Fred, Happy New Year.
Taking a look
at the healthcare stocks, the fact that they outperformed the broader markets last year, do you expect that to continue in 2019, and if so, why?
So 2018, you saw that healthcare was up 5%, while overall the indices were down in mid-single digits. And that was not a surprise. It is a defensive sector. But beyond that, there is a secular trend underway, which is innovation. In every part of healthcare, there was innovation. Even in data management, there was a lot of innovation, but especially in pharmaceuticals. And Merck and Pfizer really were the outstanding stars. They were the top of the Dow. And that's, in the case of Merck, driven by a very, very important drug, Keytruda, which grew and grew and grew very nicely in cancer. And Pfizer had a very good drug for breast cancer and also for autoimmune diseases. So innovation is the story going forward as well. In 2018, in many ways, the script for the pharmaceutical industry was written by the fact that the FDA approved 59 new chemical entities, new molecular entities. That is double the average over the last 10 years. It's a fantastic run rate, and this innovation is going to show itself in a very special way in 2019. So in spite of the volatility that you're seeing in a lot of other sectors, the pharmaceutical sector, besides being a defensive sector, is going to benefit from this innovation flow.
Of course, one of the big questions will be how you price that innovation, right, Fred? I mean, you had the story in the Wall Street Journal today, dozens of drug makers raising prices on hundreds of medicines to start off the new year. What happened to all those freezes and moves to reduce drug prices? Has that just gone away?
Yeah, these list prices can create a lot of headlines, but the reality is a little different. So if you look at the time when the average list price across the portfolios were, let's say, 8%, the real prices that were going up were more like 2%, because the rebates and discounts keep growing year after year. And in fact, the drug makers are exercising a lot of self-control and self-discipline in terms of prices. What used to be 2 price increases a year are now rapidly becoming a single price increase at the beginning of the year. It is true that these don't look like very good headlines, but overall, I would just say that the real price increases for the industry are close to zero, and the growth in the future is going to be from innovation. That's really the story going forward. And fortunately, that's a very good story.
Hey, Fred, it's John Fort. Happy New Year. I'm curious, one of the things that you say about why you're bullish on healthcare is that the economy's good, consumer confidence is high. What are the data points that you're looking for as the year gets going to point you to whether things stay good or whether there are danger spots? Does it have to do with trade? Does it have to do with this government shutdown at all? Does it just have to do with the way earnings actually turn out?
Yeah, that's a very good question, because right now the consumer confidence is the best it's been in years. The overall economy is growing 3% a year. It's really a very, very special time for our economy. We're doing very well. I would look for a couple of things. First, I would look for the rise in the interest rates. Presently, there are some signs occurring. If those interest rates start to go up, that's going to create PE multiple compression. We always know that. That's the inverse of the rates that you pay. And if that happens, then you're going to see some PE multiple compression. Also, that's going to start affecting the job situation and consumer confidence situation. I don't think it's going to happen in the first half. Second half, you might start to see some volatility. I would personally not worry too much about the trade issues. I think it's not a large part of the economy, and I think they will work it out. There's a lot of posturing going on. And as far as the shutdown is concerned, sincerely hope it goes away very soon. It's going to start hurting. Even the FDA is not going to be able to approve new drugs. I think we need to get over it fast, as soon as possible.